Good morning. I think I'm live. Hi, I'm Mary Corrado from Mary Corrado Designs here in Portland, Oregon. And today we have such a fun project. You know what? I know I say that every single time because all these projects are so fun. But this one is going to be easy peasy. So as we wait for a couple people to get on, I'm going to just introduce myself. I'm Mary Corrado. I am from Portland. As I said, I am an interior decorator and also a decorative artist and one of Amy's artists in residence. And you can find me on Mary Corrado Designs website. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. But you can also, if you're in the Portland area, I would love to meet you. I have a small showroom at Urbanite on Southeast Grand Avenue. So, oh, we have a lot more people now. So I'm going to get started. Today we are going to be etching the glass on furniture. Now this was easy. This was really fun. And it took a little bit of time just because we're using etching cream and we're using stencils. And I did use it on this mid-century Drexel China hutch. And I really, really love chicken wire on furniture, on, hutches, just kind of that cute little French feel, English feel, the cottagey feel. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use Amy Howard's chicken wire mesh stencil. All you need is the mesh stencil itself and some etching cream. This is glass etching cream from a maker studio. It's a tiny little bottle. It is so easy, you guys. You also want to use just an artist brush. And I stir it with a stir stick. And what else? Oh, I do have a blow dryer handy, and I also have some water handy because I do clean the stencil each time I use it, dip it in water. And I also use a Seabull sponge just to clean the etching cream off the glass at the very end. Otherwise, we're ready to go. So, as far as the stencils are concerned, if you've never used these before, they are really wonderful. They're mesh, so it's like a screen printing process. And all you do is take them out of the package. They have an adhesive back. Peel it off, and this adhesive will help stick to your surface. So what we're going to do is, I am wearing gloves. You don't have to. It really doesn't do anything to your skin. It maybe dries it out a little tiny bit, but I'm just going to use some gloves today. So let me turn this down. I have a piece of glass here, and I'm just going to show you how to do this. Okay, let me make sure I do this properly so that you can see it. Okay, that should be good. Now, I want to show you, they come with the edge on 4 sides like that. And because I was doing this on the glass panes of this door, I wanted the etching to butt up exactly to the glass or to the wood trim. So what I did was I cut the trim off of 2 sides so that I was able to get it straight onto the glass, right up against the trim. So that's something up to you. You can leave that border if you want. I wanted it to look a little more authentic. I wanted it to be butting up so that it looks like the chicken wire is actually behind like it normally is. Okay, I have used this. There might be a little bit on the back of it. Let me just get that off. But what you do is, if this were my door, I would, of course, start at the very top and work across. But since this is just a practice piece, I'm just going to kind of show you. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I'm just going to show you how to do this. Now, just stick your stencil down. Use your glass etching cream. It's a thick white substance, and I do stir it just in case. It's always best just to, with your products, either give them a shake or give them a stir in case things have settled. And then you use your brush and you go through in your brush and you pounce the cream on. Now, if you feel that you need to be careful of edges, you can always add some tape so that you don't get onto the glass where the doesn't come over off the stencil. You don't want to get anything off the stencil because that will etch it and it will leave your etching marks that you aren't going to love. So you just go ahead and start pouncing it down. I'm assuming you can see, yes, you can see this. Okay. And just pounce it. I'm not going to go to the edge today because I don't have to. If normally when I did this, there was the wood right here. So I was able to go right into the, right to the edge. But you want to pounce this down and then just kind of swirl it at the same time so that you know that it's getting in and it is getting 100% coverage all the way through your mesh stencil. Because once you do this, you're not going to be able to go back. But you guys, it's like so easy. It's actually really fun. So continue. When I did this, I did it on a darker surface. That's why I have kind of a darker surface today, because that way you can go through and you can see your color of your surface through the stencil. And so you know where you need to apply or where maybe you've missed. Be generous with this. You don't have to be stingy. I mean, this is generous. This is, you know, this works. I never really had trouble. The only time I had a little tiny bit of trouble was when I didn't leave it on for very long. So the more you put on, but you know, like this much, and the more you let it kind of sit, the better the etching comes out. So I've kind of just continually gone through everything to make sure I am fully covered. Now what I'm going to do is show you, I've got a good edge here that I'm going to show you how to line it up, because you want a perfect match so that you're covering, so it looks like your chicken wire is one actual piece of chicken wire all the way down on your door. Okay, almost there. Now, sometimes you can, oops, see I went over. I'm going to get that off. Yeah, be careful of that kind of stuff because it really does etch in pretty quickly. So normally you can do this, leave it on for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and it will work great. Okay, so I'm seeing, uh-oh, I'm being a little messy. Wipe it as best you can. Hopefully you haven't created a little mark, but honestly, it doesn't really show as long as it's not too big. Okay, so this looks good. I feel like I've gotten it everywhere. You can even kind of lift it to just see if you see any holidays. I don't see anything through there. So what I'm going to do now is peel this off. And here is the stencil. I'm going to immediately put this in water. This, instead of letting it sit here for 5 minutes, what I did so that I could see, because this is white, I could see it better on the glass. So what I'm going to do is dry it really fast, because this way, when I go to line up my stencil, I can still see it through the stencil so that I know that I have a good continuation of the design. So let me give this a good blow dry. I'm going to take my glove off. So pardon the blow dryer. just want to dry enough so I can lay my stencil down without it doing any damage. Okay, that I would probably let it dry a little bit longer than that. But so not only I put my other stencil in water, and it kind of helps to have more than one of these stencils because while that one is washing and drying, you can use another one and you don't have to wait so long in between. So since this is very visible, what I do is I take my other stencil and I just line up so that I can see, kind of overlap so that you get a good match. Hopefully you can see that white coming through. Let's see, let's get this on there. It's looking pretty good. Okay. I can see my stencil through there. So I know that when I continue, it will work really well. I do not go back over where it overlaps because that could have a slight margin and it could slightly add like a little bit of a shadow. So I continue on from where I do not see the stencils at all. So I know I need to start from this area all the way out here because I do have white underneath there. So you continue on with your cream. Oh, let me make sure I get this nice and flat. Continue on. I just was really careful not to overlap it. But you really can see right through. So it's, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it is pretty easy to see. Now, once I worked on my chest and did the doors, I did take the doors off. I laid them down on the counter. So I did not do this while they were on the chest itself. I thought it was much easier just to lay it down and not worry about drips. Okay, I can speed this up a little tiny bit. Now, once I did the doors, I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. So I started finding all kinds of goodies. I was etching any glass jar, any glass vase. I did some cute little votives. Amy has such cute stencils that really, honestly, you could do holiday votives, you could do pretty little vases, you could do gifts. But I really actually love it on the furniture. And it adds such a cute little charm to it that it's kind of something that you don't even think about. But yet, when you see the chest that I've done, oh my God, it looks so cute. I really love it. And I also went a little more kind of rustic on my painting. So I feel like this is just a sweet little farmhouse hutch now. Okay, so looking good. Just go over it a few times. And honestly, this is kind of a repetitive pattern, so it shows up, but it's not like glaring. So if you have a little missed spot, it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's see how it really lines up. Oh, I missed a couple. Well, there you go. It just shows how, just be careful. Okay, I'm going to put this one in water and I'm going to blow this dry so I can wipe it and show you what it does because you want to see it finished. Okay, instead of watching this dry forever, I am going to remove the etching cream from this side. So I just dip my seaweed sponge into my water. I'm going to put a towel under here, and you just wipe. You just wipe it off. And I'm going to show you. You're going to think, oh my gosh, it's gone. I've lost my work. But actually, it's all etched in there. Okay, see how you kind of disappears? I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. It's hard for me to tell 100%. Okay, so it's gone. Dry it off. I'm gonna turn the camera up so I can tell what you're seeing. And that is the etched glass. And that's still with the cream on. But look at how easy that is. Isn't that just the cutest? I love this. I absolutely love this. And that's all it is. You guys, it's easy. But I want to show you. I also worked on, you can etch with any of her stencils. This is that fabulous mushroom stencil. Did a big vase. I just love it. It totally, and with flowers in it, it looks fabulous because it really shows up nicely with all the green in there. It's just really, really, really pretty and really fun. Do some cocktail glasses, do all kinds of stuff. So now here, I'm going to turn this around. This is a quick little video, but I'm going to turn this around and show you it on my cabinet. And hopefully you'll love it as much as I do. I think this is really cute. Okay. Now, hopefully you can see that. Let's see. There you go. Now I'm going to open the door. See if you can see that back there. I think you probably can. Cute as can be. Really, honestly, I think it adds so much to your furniture. It is really fun to try, worth trying, and go for it, you guys. You're going to be etching everything you can find. It is really addicting and super, super fun. So I think I showed you everything. You guys, I told you it was easy. This is not going to be a long video, but have fun with it and just see what you can do. Amy has a bazillion different cute stencils, so you can do all kinds of things. You could do more of saying on here if you like that look, or more of, like a little French market look, or anything you want. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope I inspired you, and let's see what you guys can etch. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much again, and have a good day. Bye, you guys. Bye.